Mix bigger, richer, and clearer. This is Kinghand Lee, Beyond Your Mix. Every time when your mix is done, have you ever asked yourself a question? Is this the best that I can do? Today I'm gonna start a new video series called Beyond Your Mix. In this series, I'm gonna find some mix stems and make some improvements to beyond their original mix. Okay, let's dive into the first song. But before we start, please hit the like and subscription button to encourage me.
Did I sit by myself, ask the quiet for help? Do I lie on a couch, let someone figure me out? 'Cause I'm getting tired of this feeling. I'm getting tired of this feeling, tired of this feeling.
Yeah, what you have just listened is the original mix. Well, this mix makes me feel that it's flat. It lacks of 3D dimension, and there is no layers inside. That's what I feel about this mix. And now let's dive into the stems and see what makes the mix like this. I think there must be many aspects that I can improve on each stem. Okay, let's listen to the drum first. Well, in my ear, this drum is not big enough. The size of this drum is not big enough, and it's not strong enough. So that's what I do to fix this problem with only a EQ. Actually, in this whole song, I will fix every stem with only a EQ. Okay, I chose the Plugin Alliance Kirchhoff EQ. It actually doesn't matter what EQ you choose, as long as the EQ works for you, okay? Well, I increased the lower part of this drum to make it stronger, also to make it bigger, but I decreased the bottom part a little bit so that it's not muddy. And for the higher part, it's a little bit thin, or actually it's not thin, it's a little bit weak. So I decreased a little bit of the high-end part to make it sound a little bit more solid, not that weak. Let's compare the before and after. This is before. Okay, what do you think? Better? Now let's move on to the next one. This is the instrument stem. Okay, for the instrument, well, I feel it's a little bit muddy, but at the same time, it's a little bit thin. So this is what I do to fix it. For the muddy part, I add a higher low cut to it. But after I cut the bottom part, it may feel a little bit too thin. So I increased a little bit of the low mid part to make it fuller or warmer, to make you ignore the lack of the bottom part. And then I also decreased some of the high end part to make it not that thin. Okay, that's the before and after. Okay, it sounds better. Now let's move on to the next part, the bass. Let's listen to the original mix. Well, it looks like the most serious problem is from the bass. It's not deep enough. It's far not deep enough. Okay, and it's a little bit too hard. So I will soften it and make it deeper. Let's see. This is what I did to it. Okay. I increase the lower part of the space and also a low cut for it to make it not muddy. And this point is the middle point that I use to soften it. Okay, let's listen to the before and after. Okay, I have fixed three parts of this song. Let's listen to them together. Okay, what do you think? Do you think it's better now? And now let's move to the last part, which is the vocal. And let's listen to the original mix.
Did I sit by myself, ask the quiet for help? Do I lie on a couch?
Oh, this vocal is too boxy. There's a sound inside it, like the squeezing sound inside it. And it's also a little bit muddy. So this is what I did to fix it. A low cut to fix the muddy part. And I lowered the mid part to remove the boxy sound. And of course, there is also a high cut of it, and makes the sound not that thin and not that harsh. And now let's listen to the before and after.
Did I sit by myself, ask the quiet for help? Do I lie on a couch? Let someone figure me out.
Okay, now let's do the final comparison.
Did I sit by myself, ask the quiet for help? Do I lie on a
Well, I know there could be audio quality damage when we watch video on the internet. So I also provided the download link to the description below. We have to know that the whole mix is formed by individual parts. You have to make every part appropriate before you can get an exquisite whole mix. Are you also looking to take your mix to the next level? Please visit my websites that I listed below and choose the Beyond Your Mix service to reach me. I can help you achieve a professional sound that will stand out in today's competitive music industry. Contact me today to get your fancier mix and see you next time.